So last but not least, the only other thing I want to talk about is since we were just after Christmas and it's still a problem for at least PlayStation, was Lizard Squad hacking down these servers. Xbox Live is apparently up and running, as from whatever I've seen. It is at the time that I'm recording this. It is 6:30 on the 27th of December. As I refresh the page, and it's still offline. PlayStation Network has been offline since it got hacked off on the 25th. It's the 27th, and we're getting near the end of the night, and it's still off. So, if you're a hardcore Destiny player, you're fucking pissed. If you like, that's the Integral game because that's the game that, or even Final Fantasy 14 because that's on there as well. I mean, if you're playing Grand Theft Auto or Call of Duty, I mean, there's other stuff you can do. Actually, no, never mind. Call of Duty players, they don't want to play single player. What's Call of Duty as a single player? Get out of here. No. For this to be down as long as it has been is not good. And it kind of brings back memories to the giant hack that got done a couple of years ago, I think, for Sony. So there's a whole lot I could talk about with this entire hack. Lizard Squad for basically doing this for the lulz, or at least whatever they claim it might be. For whatever reason you may have, you're still dicks about it, and you can sit back and say, oh, it's just, it's just video games. I think people can, last without that for a little while. Does that really make it okay, though? I don't think it does. And then other things like saying, well, this is to tell Microsoft and Sony that you got to start getting your shit together and putting more money into this stuff. You can't just hope that it's going to work. And yes, that's the one thing that I agree with. You know what? It's weird for me to say this, but I actually agree with that. They should be spending more time making sure these servers are always up. It's why whenever you see, especially when games do it, when SimCity, Diablo 3, when games like that come out and they can't handle the server load, that's code for you should have fucking expected that and you should have beefed up to prepare for it. And Xbox and PlayStation should be doing the same thing. They should be spending more money because it's not like they're making a lot, It's not like they make millions of dollars off all this. You can certainly afford to put together a slightly better security system and better servers. Put up more servers. Because clearly, for some people, it's shit. And considering we're now getting into an age where consoles are almost meant to be completely online, you need to be able to have these servers to be completely dependable and reliable. And if they're not, you failed. You failed your customers. And it's kind of annoying to me that, if I want to play Destiny right now, I can't. If I want to play Grand Theft Auto Online right now, I can't. If I want to play Far Cry Co-op, I can't. If I want to watch anything on there right now, as far as I think, I don't know if I can actually watch YouTube, Netflix, or Crunchyroll or stuff like that on my PlayStation because it's down. I can't remember. I assume you can't because you have to sign into PSN to do it. So, at the end of the day, yeah, it's wrong that these fucking douche... Oh, by the way, the interview from Drama Alert between Lizard Squad and Finest Squad was the most fucking embarrassing thing I've ever heard in my life. Because I don't care, and I know that none of them are going to listen to this, but if in the odd chance anyone in the hacking community listens to this, let me just put this quite simply for you. And I really, really don't mean to offend you, and I'm not saying this because I don't want you to DDoS me or any of that shit, but listen to that interview if you haven't already. That is what we think you people are like now. We think you're a bunch of fucking dumbass frat boys that play Call of Duty and yell at each other saying, I've got a bigger dick, and guess what? I used it on your mom last night. Because all you're hearing is, oh, what? You got this small shit, kid. Come on, you gotta beef up, bro. Really? Really? You guys are supposed to be these fucking computer geniuses, and you talk like a fucking moron. I understand that a lot of these people aren't really socially active, but generally speaking, you when you have a little bit more intelligence, I have to say, if you know some hacking knowledge, you have to have a little bit of intelligence to fucking comprehend that shit. So you would think that you at least have some, method of speaking that doesn't involve your mom jokes, That interview just mind-boggled me. I'm sitting there thinking, these are the fuckers that are doing this shit. It literally sounds like we're being hacked by Call of Duty trolls. That's what it sounds like to me. And if that's the fucking case, holy shit am I glad that I did not take that much of an interest in programming. Because holy fucking hell, You guys are a joke in with your personalities. I swear to God. Whatever skills you may have, all to you. Good job, great job learning that stuff, and great job perfecting your craft. But holy fucking hell, learn to speak. Holy shit. For God's sakes. It's no wonder why you can't get jobs. Like this one guy was talking about, oh, you never know, I might be working for companies down the road. No one, it doesn't matter how good your skills are if you talk like this, bro. Like, you should hire me, bro, because, you gotta beef up your shit. What do you are, kid? Who do you think you are, kid? If that's how you fucking talk to people, no wonder you don't have friends. No wonder you don't get work. No wonder the fuck you spend the rest of your life in a dark fucking corner of your room hacking gaming servers of all things. You could be doing so much more. Like, they sit back and saying, oh, we gotta, take down the government and stuff. Well, then go do that! Go do that! Don't fucking waste your time on a fucking gaming platform. What does that do for you? Nothing. In fact, it means you can't play either. So what benefit does that have to you other than you going, I guess I can do it? Go test your skills on something much harder than this, because I guarantee you the Microsoft and Sony's servers obviously aren't that hard because it keeps getting done. Obviously, like stuff like Twitch and Warcraft, apparently it can't be that hard to do. Why don't you go try to hack into the CIA mainframe and you see how the fuck that works out for you? That's a real test. What you're doing here apparently seems pointless. Because if somebody can do this as easy as it seems, then can't be that much of a challenge. So if you want to talk shit about your skills, go do something that will actually make people go, holy fuck, he did it. Give yourself a legacy. Instead, you want to take down a gaming service and then go on an interview where you talk trash to another hacker and talk to him like you're playing a fucking Call of Duty deathmatch. You're an embarrassment. You should be ashamed of yourself. And I'm not saying that because I'm pissed off that I can't play my games. I'm saying this from a point of society thinking, holy fuck, we have someone with great computer knowledge and he's wasting it. With this whole thing with North Korea, whether it's true or not, goddamn, could that be useful to have that kind of stuff going on? I'm sure it's there, we just don't know. But to have it there as public knowledge, or to very least to think, okay, these people were in good hands because if they can do this much, we're in great condition. But instead, this is what happens.